Okay, just going to look at how to solve a trig equation that turns out to be like a quadratic. So let's look at this one. So we've got 2 sine squared theta minus sine theta, which should be plus sine theta, minus 1 equals 0. Okay, and we'll solve it for theta is in between minus 180 and 180. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do, you can see it looks like a quadratic, is if you let u equal sine theta, then you get 2u squared plus u minus 1 equals 0. So this is a quadratic. The product is 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2, and the sum is plus 1. So two things that multiply to give minus 2, but add to give 1 would be plus 2 minus 1. Because plus 2 minus 1 gives you plus 1. So it's 2u squared plus 2u minus 1u minus 1 equals 0. 2u, u plus 1 minus 1u plus 1 equals 0. And then when you look at this now, what's common? That would be u plus 1, and left you'd have u minus 1. So you factorise, solve it. So u equals minus 1, 2u is 1, so u is a half. And now because we know that we let u equals sine theta, then you replace the u with what it equals. So that's sine theta equals minus 1 and sine theta equals 1 half. So now you solve those two trig equations. Now sine theta equals minus 1, that's a boundary angle. Sine is equal to minus 1 down here. So that's that. And because it's between 0 and minus 180, that would be 0 and minus 90 minus 180, or 90 and 180. So it's going to be minus 90. Okay. This one here we'd have to get quadrants, so sine's positive there and there. The acute angle is 30. So theta is going to be 30 and 180. 180 minus 30. So it's going to be 30 and 150. So theta is minus 90, 30 and 150 would be the solution to this equation. Okay, let's just look at another one. So say you have tan squared theta minus root 3 tan theta equals 0. And we're going to solve it for theta is in between 0 and 2 pi. Alright, so the first thing you do, if you let u equal tan theta, you could also use a different letter, wouldn't it? Let's say x. Then you have x squared minus root 3x equals 0. Factorise is your next step. So take out the common factor of x. So it's x and x minus root 3. So x is 0 and x is root 3. So the x is equal to tan theta. So tan theta equals root 3. So theta equals 0. So where is tan equal to 0? Remember, it's the same place as the sine line. So it's actually along this line. So tan is equal to 0. 0, pi, and 2 pi. Tan equals root 3, that means 2 quadrants there and there. The acute angle is 60, so that's pi on 3. So it's going to be pi on 3 and 2 pi minus pi on 3. So theta would be 0, pi, 2 pi, pi on 3. And this one, if I times by 3, I get 6 minus 1, which is 5 pi on 3. And that is the solution to it. Okay, so you could also solve this one. Just let x equal cos theta. So you have 4x squared minus 3x minus 1 is 0. So that's going to be 4x. So I'm just going to do the eyebrow thing. 4x, and this would be 1. So let's try that. 1 and 1. So you want to get, when you do that, you want to get minus 4x and plus 1x. So the factors are 4x plus 1 and x minus 1. So 4x plus 1 is 0, x minus 1 is 0, 4x equals minus 1, x is minus a quarter, and x equals 1. So we've allowed x to equal cos theta, so we go now and we replace that. So cos theta is minus a quarter, and cos theta equals 1. Cos theta is minus a quarter, so cos is a negative there and there. That's the quadrant. Get the acute angle, so you got to go cos, shift cos the minus 1 over quarter. So you get 75 degrees, 31 minutes. So because we are in those two quadrants, it's going to be 180 minus 75 degrees, 31 minutes, and 180 plus 75 degrees, 31 minutes. So I might just slip that into memory. So you, like this angle, just go shift, recall m plus, and then put it into memory, and then recall it, and then go recall memory plus to get it back. So if I go 180 minus recall memory, I get 104 degrees and 29 minutes. And 180 plus recall memory, I get 225 degrees and 31 minutes. Now just this other one over here, when cos equal to 1, so that's actually a boundary angle. So cos would be equal to 1 right there. And because we're going from 0 to 90 to 180 to 270 to 360, that will end up being 0 and 360 as the solution for theta.